if you knew Dolly personally, or if you knew her just from seeing her on TV or social media, or you received a book in the mail from the Imagination Library, everyone felt like they knew Dolly. They felt an impression from her, because that's the kind of person that she was. Her statue here that has flowers and balloons and poster boards, that is evidence of that. Ever since Todd and I got here around 3:30, we have seen this display grow. This space is usually empty, and now it is filled with a rainbow of flowers in support. Todd, we have met quite a few people who have come out here to pay their respects.
Just the heartfelt condolences, the reflections, so many people, young and old alike. Just looking around right now, we're all in the same boat. We're feeling a lot of the emotions I'm sure you at home are feeling. We're looking around, and you can just see on people's faces that, all what you just said, the reflections of what Dolly meant to them, the impact, the love, the legacy that she impacted so many people. And I love what Mayor Waters said earlier. It wasn't about how much wealth she'd accumulate and all these things. She truly was passionate and loved giving to people, making a difference in people's lives. Homegrown right here, Sevierville, Sevier County, and she lived a life of love. That's the one word that comes out when thinking Dolly Parton, love. That song, I Will Always Love You, and it's just so impactful, and I think that's one of the stories of Dolly Parton's life, Katie.
Yeah, and we just spoke with a mother and her two daughters about why they wanted to come out and bring this beautiful butterfly balloon, some flowers, and just pay their respects. And she said that as a mother of two young girls, that Dolly represented strength, but she also represented support. They live in Sevier County. They live in Seymour. And when they heard the news, the first thing they thought, well, let's go out and pay our respects to this woman who has done so much for so many people. The flags are flying at half-staff today all across the nation, not just here in Sevier County. President Donald Trump ordered that today. And I don't think it's really sunk in with a lot of people either. As we're standing here, it does not seem real, because the last time we heard from Dolly was in a video whenever Night Flight Expedition opened just 11 days ago. And I know everyone had expected her to be there. Her health prevented her from doing that. But the last time that we really saw her in person at a public event was at the opening of that Tennessean travel stop, which was out there near Nashville. So there were so many things that she was a part of, that she touched in her life. And of course, this last year or so, it had not been as many times in the public eye, but her impact was still felt. She still made her presence known. She still gave back. And even in her death, her legacy will continue to live on. We've talked so much about the Imagination Library, but also it's the Dolly Parton Foundation. It is the My People Fund. It is just in the tiny sprinkles and sparkles that you see. I mean, just here in Sevier County alone, you can't walk 2 steps without seeing something Dolly.
Absolutely. When you love much, you hurt much. It's hard, right? But that's the impact. That's the legacy of what she leaves behind. A local gal who dreamed big, right here in Sevierville, Sevier County. And wow, look at all that she's been able to accomplish and the impact she's had on so many people, not just Sevierville, Sevier County, East Tennessee, but the U.S. and all across the world. This is not just one day. It's going to be a long time that people are going to continue to remember the legacy and the impacts of Dolly Parton.
Dolly said, figure out who you are and do it on purpose. No doubt she did that throughout her whole life. And she also said, try to be a diamond in a rhinestone world. Dolly.
You remember those things?
She did. I have T-shirts that say all of these things. That's why I'm able to pull them out of my pocket. But speaking of, a lot of people that have showed up, they're wearing their Dolly T-shirts. They're wearing their cinnamon bread T-shirts, and people driving by.
Cinnamon bread,
downtown.
Dollywood.
Yes.
Cool.
We've heard people blaring her music from their cars also this evening. Now, Sevierville is inviting people to come and pay their respects down here. They're asking that you don't place anything on Dolly, on her statue. You can place it at the base. And they're also closing down some roads here in downtown Sevierville, too. So be aware of that. But Todd, we'll continue to stay out here, keep you all updated, and we'll go ahead and send things back to you all in the studio. But man, it is a heavy day, but it's It's a day that is beautiful, and how appropriate that a beautiful day like today.
You read my mind. I was just about to say the same thing, Katie. It's an AB day. It's absolutely beautiful. We mourn, we remember. It's an incredible day here in Sevierville weather-wise, and she was beautiful in all of our hearts, and certainly will be greatly missed. We'll have much more coming up from Sevierville. Let's go back to you guys.